Let me tell you something most men only understand when it's already too late, especially African men. This truth is not sweet, but it is necessary. Men don't usually fall because enemies were too strong or because fate was unfair. No, they fall because they opened the wrong door. They allowed the wrong woman into their inner space, someone who slowly siphoned their strength, blurred their thinking, and pulled them off course. And the sad part, they didn't notice it happening. It almost never starts with loud betrayal or obvious wickedness. It's subtle. Day by day, your energy drops, your focus scatters, your purpose begins to feel heavy.
Before you realize what's going on, the man you used to be feels distant. History is full of strong men who lost everything, not because they were weak, but because they gave intimate access to someone who redirected their destiny. A wrong relationship can quietly destroy what took you years to build: your career, your finances, your discipline, even your self-respect. Yet many men keep ignoring the signs, hoping things will somehow improve. Let me be clear. This is not about attacking women. That's not my mission. My purpose is to protect kings, your time, your sweat, your mental health, and the future you are working so hard to secure. Today, I'm going to break down 6 dangerous relationship patterns every man must avoid. They often look harmless at first, even comforting, but over time, they wear you down, piece by piece. The last one is the most dangerous of all, the trap good, honorable men fall into. It drains your self-worth quietly and drags you into battles you were never meant to fight. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with the first danger many men mistake for love. I call her the resource hunter. This one is not really seeing you, brother. She is running calculations. She studies what you can provide, not who you are. Your bank balance interests her more than your values, your ambition, or your debt. What excites her is the lifestyle, never the long road of building a life together. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The moment another man shows up with deeper pockets, you fade into the background. You'll notice the signs early if you are paying attention. She asks about where you went, what you spent, what you bought, never where you are going, never what you are building. Conversations circle endlessly around shopping, trips, and upgrades, not growth or purpose. She's not standing with you because of your essence. She's there because of what you can fund. And the day your cash flow slows down, her warmth pulls just as fast. Our forefathers warned us about this kind of trap. A man who keeps feeding shallow pleasures slowly hollows himself out. You think your generosity is winning her heart, but what you are really doing is paying for access. And brother, anything you rent will eventually be taken away. Make no mistake, generosity is a mark of a good man. But the moment generosity becomes the price of admission, you're no longer in a relationship, you're in a transaction. When affection comes with an invoice, you've turned into a mobile ATM. As elders often say back home, a woman who only counts your money will never truly understand your heart. The second trap is quieter, but far more draining. This one is the self-absorbed partner. In her world, everything spins around one center, her. Her needs come first, her story dominates the room, her struggles are treated like emergencies. Your pain becomes an interruption. Your dreams, just background noise. At the beginning, she looks impressive, confident, magnetic, put together. You think you found someone rare. Then reality sets in. You're not standing beside her as an equal. You're standing in front of her acting as a mirror. And mirrors aren't loved, brother. They are used.
Watch the pattern closely. The moment you truly need her, she's suddenly unavailable. But when she needs attention, the world must stop. Her apologies never take responsibility. I'm sorry you felt that way. She remembers every mistake you've ever made, word for word, yet somehow forgets her own actions. Old wisdom warns us never to bargain with someone who needs to control you. You don't argue with them, you withdraw your power. In her mind, you are not a full human being, you are a resource, fuel. And the more you give, the less of yourself you have left.
With this kind of woman, peace cannot be negotiated. You either set boundaries that cannot be crossed or you walk away. Staying means slowly drying out, dying of thirst while trying to drink from a vessel that has never held water.
The third danger was a charming smile. This one is the validation seeker. Her real relationship isn't with you, brother. It's with an audience. She survives on likes, comments, stars, and constant recognition. You can give her loyalty, focus, and sincere love, and it will still not be enough because her hunger has no limit.
You might think you are competing with other men. You are not. You are competing with thousands of unseen onlookers. No human being can match the endless approval that screens and algorithms provide. Our elders have always warned us. A person who lives for applause never finds peace within themselves. Her identity isn't just what she looks like, it's who is watching her. And brother, the moment you realize you are only one more face in the crowd, you've already been pushed to the sidelines.
At first, her energy feels exciting, even intoxicating. Then, the truth reveals itself. Private moments turn into performances. Meaningful memories become staged scenes. Your calm, your quiet joy, all of it gets exchanged for public approval. A wise man draws lines early. The more you feed her need for attention, the more it devours your peace. There is no balance here. Many brothers confuse addiction with personality. They tell themselves it's just a phase. It's not. This is what keeps her going, and when that supply dries up, her interest in you disappears with it.
The fourth one comes dressed as excitement. This is the nightlife wanderer. At the beginning, she feels electric, alive, thrilling, unpredictable. Every night is a new place, a new crowd, a new story. But don't lie to yourself, brother. You are not her anchor. You are just a passenger on a road that never settles.
She makes you feel awake in ways you haven't felt for a long time. The noise, the lights, the attention, it pulls you in. Then the nights grow longer. Her stories lose clarity. Her explanations start sounding rehearsed and empty. One day, you find yourself staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., phone in your hand, wondering why she can't be reached. The truth is simple and painful. You're not first in line. The lifestyle is.
She feeds on novelty. Constant stimulation is her oxygen. Calm feels like a cage to her. And instead of facing the emptiness inside, she keeps chasing noise outside. Brother, you were not born to police a nightlife you never signed up to manage. You're meant to build structure, legacy, direction, not babysit disorder. Here's what many men learn too late. Trying to organize chaos would never bring peace. It only plants bitterness in your heart.
As they say back home in East Africa, you can't control the wind, but you can build a house it won't tear down. And sometimes, the wisest decision is building without her.
The fifth one. This is the one that breaks good men. The woman whose heart is somewhere else. She may enjoy your presence. She may accept your care, your efforts, even your sacrifices. She keeps you around because it's convenient. But deep down, she does not love you. And here is the painful truth most men try to outrun. Nothing you do will change that.
You can chase for months. You can bend until your pride is bruised. You can give everything you have. But if she doesn't choose you now, she never will. Love does not grow out of pressure. Many men are confused persistence with virtue. It isn't. It's self-betrayal wearing the mask of loyalty. You tell yourself she will come around. She won't. Here is the trap. The harder you fight to win her, the harder you fight to keep her. That cycle has swallowed years of men's lives, years they will never get back. Until you face your patterns, they run your life while you call it destiny. You will name it fate, when in truth it was your refusal to accept what was already clear.
And the cost? Your peace, your purpose, your dignity. Every day you spend trying to earn love from someone who has already decided against you is a day stolen from the man you are meant to become. Brother, respect yourself enough to walk away. The right woman will not reduce you to begging for what should come freely. She will choose you just as clearly as you choose her.
Finally, this is the most deceptive of all, the serially uncommitted. To many brothers, she first appears exciting, free-spirited, bold, unpredictable. She feels like fresh air. But what feels like passion today quietly turns into emptiness tomorrow. Here's why. Repetition reshapes the mind. Every casual bond trains her to disconnect, not to attach. The pattern becomes simple. Arrive, enjoy, leave, then repeat. Over time, depth feels heavy, familiarity feels risky, novelty becomes the safest place to hide.
Commitment starts to feel like a cage to her, something to escape, not protect. At first, you believe you are different. Then, the comparisons creep in. You begin to wonder who came before you. You question her consistency. And when you ask for stability, she calls it control. Brother, hear this clearly. If intimacy means little to her, then loyalty will always feel too expensive. And you will be the one paying the price.
Discipline is not only about money or the gym. It's also about access, who you allow into your private world. A man without standards doesn't live with direction. He drifts, briefly passing through lives and spaces he was never meant to occupy. As an old West African saying reminds us, the butterfly that flutters from flower to flower stores nothing for the cold season. Final words, my kings. I didn't share these truths to harden your heart or turn you bitter. I shared them to protect you. Because the wrong woman will cost you far more than money. She will drain your focus, stunt your growth, and pull you away from your life's direction. This message is not about attacking women. It is about defending men, about defending you. Your peace has value. Your mission is not up for negotiation. Your energy is sacred. Once wasted, it cannot be recovered. Build your body. Strengthen your finances. Sharpen your mind. Deepen your purpose. When you do this, you stop being chosen. You become the man who is chosen intentionally. Here is the simple truth.
The right woman will never demand the sacrifice of your purpose. She will multiply it. Our ancestors understood this clearly. A strong tree attracts good fruit. It does not chase falling leaves.
Stop chasing what weakens you. Start choosing what builds you. That is how men rise. That is how you rise.